Bump Love is brought to you by
Downy, they say boom boom pow, boom boom pow. Or swallow me no kunya, because when the Downy or nakulona, akumengo ezange nange nempunya bulungi.
Hello and welcome to Bump Love. We're living in unprecedented times. I hope you're keeping safe, social distancing, washing your hands and sanitizing, and just making sure that you're keeping all the SOPs to keep safe from COVID-19. But hey, life has to go on, and here we are with yet another show. We are talking laundry over the years. So before we became parents, the way we did laundry was different. When we got our children, we took a little extra care because of the sensitivity of our children's skin. But when they grow older, that starts to change. How often we do laundry, how we do the laundry. So today we want to walk down memory lane and compare notes to what we used to do then versus what we do now, and how we're generally managing laundry in our homes. So ladies, how are you all doing first of all? Oh, by the way, Pumla and Angie are not with us today, but they do send their love. So we want to talk about laundry with Manuela and Rosette. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
What was it like when your kids were younger?
When my kids were younger, laundry was easy. It wasn't no easier. Okay, now I have 4. So
oh wow.
I have 4. So with 2 it was much easier. Now that they are 4, of course it's a lot of work. But laundry has never been an easy thing. It's one of those chores in the house that you're like, ooh, the energy, you know. But I just bought a washing machine now. But before I bought it, whoa, it was quite something.
Yeah.
First of all, you don't mix the children's clothes with yours. Theirs are separately washed, of course, because you talked about the sensitivity of their skin. So I would do laundry on a daily. We had to soak in the night. We soaked the baby's clothes in the night, so that when you wake up, you have nothing to hide away from. The clothes are there waiting for you to wash. So we're doing laundry on a daily.
Wow.
Because we do laundry on a daily.
So it was more exhausting then.
It was very exhausting.
So I'm those parents who literally count clothes. I'm just like, how many clothes will we need for the week? Because I'm not about to do laundry every other day. However, when the kids were kids, like when I mean like weeks old and whatever, I used to wash for leisure. Like
what? If you were bored, you were like, let me go wash
I don't
clothes.
know if it was boredom, but I think I just love the smell. I love the smell of kids, and then they're not dirty because I mean they're 3 weeks old, 2 weeks old. Well, they're not sweaty. They're just and you're washing out of kajanja more than anything else. So you're just like, the onesies were so cute, and then I was those moms who bought like only white onesies. So I would like to come into the gate and just see little onesies lined up. I was a bit psycho like. I was a bit cuckoo like that. And then I would see them lined up. And that would probably be the one reason I used to wash our clothes separately. Not because of anti-sensitivity. I was just like, no. I just want to see the kids' clothes. They are so full of color. Like now when Bianca came and the pinks came. Whoa, the pinks and the purples and the lime greens. I was just like, oh.
I want to see my clothes.
Thank you very much. Like,
wow.
I feel you.
I have no words for you.
We had like one long line. That one we just have the onesies and those full body suits. Yeah. Then I would put the little socks also. And meanwhile, I had like lined up pegs that looked for us, honestly. Anyway, that was then until they turned 6 months. And they were now crawling and the clothes were getting dirty, especially only at the knees, which is the most annoying thing. Like you're like, this clothes. So anyway, you wash. Anyway, it was very very frustrating when they were 6 months, and then they started to walk, and then my whites disappeared.
Oh wow. I think I will start from what Rosette said, that doing laundry is those chores in the house. Every time you know that the maid, like maybe say when my leave out decide that they are not coming, my biggest concern is how am I going to do laundry?
Yeah.
Because I've not done laundry in a while. I will be honest about that. I don't do my own laundry. But when Micah was younger, we washed clothes every day, and I think I found that was exhausting, but I also feel like it wears out the clothes faster because you're constantly soak and then wash, rinse and then hang. So the harsh sunlight, of course, you need the clothes to dry. So those were for me the downsides. I was like, this washing of every day, or they've peed, or maybe you don't want the child to be in a diaper for too long, so sometimes you take off the diaper, and then of course he pees in his clothes, the sheets. So the washing every day, I found that was very, very exhausting, but also that it wears out the clothes.
And then they become
weird and stretchy, and then they're not
the necklines.
Yes.
Ew.
But talking about sensitivity, I remember when I was pregnant and like planning, all this advice that you sort of get, people used to talk a lot about Ariel. Now for me, in my mind, Ariel was the fancy detergent. Like you use it,
it still is.
You only use it when you're going to have children. So you buy it for special. I remember I would even buy Ariel and then buy the regular detergent for. Yes.
Yeah, that's so me.
Yeah,
I used to do that too.
Ariel for the baby's clothes and then the other detergents options for our clothes. So I always thought there's something special about kids' clothes. You need to have the right detergents or softeners to use just in case they react with your children's skin.
Yeah.
So just juggling that, what am I washing the child's clothes with, balancing with, I guess, the older people's clothes. So those two for me were the downsides, just washing every day and all the time.
Yeah.
You guys have washing machines. I see you are living the good life.
We've arrived.
You have arrived.
We've arrived.
I am yet to arrive. So, but what happens? Talk us through your laundry routine. How often do you wash clothes? What's the process like? Are you into soaking? Do you use jig? Do you use what's your laundry routine like?
What's a shebang?
Actually, I still do hand wash, especially the white clothes. I don't like putting them in the washing machine. For some reason, I feel like they are special. I feel like white is special. So I must put a katash. Yeah. We are mixing. Okay, the kids' clothes are washed on their own because they are now very busy. They make their clothes really dirty. I do have theirs washed on their own, and then we'll do ours, the adult clothes, on their own. But I still pull out the whites and the sensitive ones, and we do hand wash with those. So those I don't really use the washing machine. But yeah, for some reason there's something about hand wash. You feel like
the clothes are clean.
Yeah, the cloth is clean properly.
No way.
No way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
That the hand wash can be.
I think it's
okay,
in
not
my
for me
head.
at least.
Yeah.
Not for me at least. Anywho, for us, so I don't say we have 2 laundry days, but we have laundry preparation, which happens on Thursdays. So take off all pillowcases. So we change everything in the house twice. Yeah, so Thursdays and Sundays. Now our laundry day is Monday.
What a day to
I know, right?
Wow.
So let me tell you the reason why it's a Monday. So because over the weekend you're in a lounge mode, you have visitors, you have guests, you're going out, you're visiting, all that, and then it's the only family time you have. You don't want to finish it in laundry, and it just started to. It's been Mondays because of the past where you would wash that thing that you'd say where you'd wash. You see basins like. You can't do anything, everyone is just washing, and I grew up like that, so I didn't want that to happen for us. So we do Mondays so that we literally wash away the weekend. And so it's not like we don't do it during the weekend. The weekend is family time, lounge, where the remaining clothes you can find, and then Monday is when we wash and we start the week clean. But also, I love the sunshine on Saturdays and Sundays. I don't like seeing clothes outside. I'm like, let it be there on Monday when we've gone to work. Let the clothes be out there, let them dry when we've gone away. But we've taken in the sunshine over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and we've just
That's really different because even growing up, Saturday and Sunday was the day like parents stayed home. So you do most of the washing and the lines, the wires will be busy
Full of clothes.
over the weekend.
Yeah. No, as we want that, let it be on Monday when
That's
we've gone to
cool.
work. Let them be full there, let them drip, let the water go. But when we are away at work, so we don't see clothes. But anyway, then the pandemic happened, and so we still see the clothes. But then the kids know we divide up our clothes according to whites, black and whites, because you guys know I love black and white. So whites, black and whites, colored, dark, hard, and dirty. Like those are the
categories.
Those are the categories. So they come and just start putting their clothes there. This one's dirty. Mommy, mine is dirty and hard. Where do I put it? So they just kind of divide that up, and then we wash like that. Sometimes a load is too small, like the black and white can be too small. We leave it until next week when we get more black and white, so that we put it all
Wash
in
together.
at once. But my whites have to be in the washing machine. I can pour a jig, so that's it. And then soak. Ah, my gosh. Anyway,
That's quite an elaborate laundry routine, yeah?
I know, right? I'm extra.
You really are extra, but in a good way. It actually reminded me of HOT, the home organization tool by you, that allows you to be organized in how you do laundry. That there's a method to everything. Yeah, like you don't just go.
You don't just go and wash
when you feel like
want.
Yeah, true. She sent me that, and
she has.
Right on point.
Absolutely. So there's really nothing magical about my laundry routine. I think partly because we're fewer in the house. There's just 3 of us, 2 adults and a child. Micah, how do I put? So we have 2 days that we do laundry in the house. So what I usually have asked my person to do, because I don't do my own laundry. Surprise, surprise. And I'm also not living the good life yet. Of a washing machine, although I'd like to invest in one, is to have the clothes soaked a day before, because she's a leave out. So she soaks, because we do laundry on Tuesday, she soaks on Monday, so that by Tuesday the clothes are easier to wash. Especially Micah's clothes, and I guess Ben's jeans, because you know how jeans are hard. And then when there's something about men and jeans, they wear them not once.
For like 2 weeks.
I used to find that strange. I'd be like, what? He says, no, give it a few more days. So I just now fold and put on the side. But no, I have to ask him, are your jeans good for a wash? He's like, yeah, you can.
But they're right, because they will wear out if they're washed on every other day.
Exactly. So that's just it. And then of course now that we're using Downy, that has sort of improved the experience.
Exactly.
But you mentioned your kids sort of being part of the separation of laundry, and I wanted us to talk a bit about if our kids are actually involved in doing laundry. And maybe before you share a little story before we came on air, Brian, who is our producer, was asking Blake if he's going to wash his white shorts because he chose to wear white today. And he's, I guess, being a child, going about his business, so his shorts are not very clean. So his father is asking him if he's going to wash his shorts. So I was asking Blake, how old are you? Blake is 7, Micah is 6. So I was thinking to myself, I have a year to enforce Micah doing laundry or being involved. So how are your kids involved in the laundry process?
I'm very big on children having independence. So very early they have their underpants. They struggle with it. It gets dirty. It's still dirty even when they are done, because they've gotten them dirty. They've got and deep down, all I want them to do is to gain independence, so that there's a time when they don't need me to. That said, they do really wash a lot in terms of things like now, let's say the rug which they step on, that one they wash, and I struggle through it because I see it's dirty and I have to breathe in and breathe out and let the process actually happen for them. So
okay,
that's our chores experience.
The boys, are they involved?
They are, but you know how when they get involved, they come to disorganize.
I know.
Even Zara now has started coming, but of course you know her gig. She'll come and just
pour the water.
Pour the water. But yeah, they like to start with smaller clothes. You give them their hankies and their underwear because it's easier to hold, and yeah, just to teach them how to, you know, wash and squeeze a bit. Yeah, that's pretty much what they are doing. Just small underwear. And they just like that experience. They see you working, they want to get involved. So for me, I have no limit on age. Whatever, you know, it's like an activity. They like the activity.
It's a game.
It's like a game. They before you're done, they are all wet. They've covered themselves with
soap.
Yeah, it's something they love.
They enjoy
do
doing.
Actually.
Yeah.
What I don't like is if they are involved and then they are trying to also go into the house. They're like, friend,
I know.
please
pick a struggle.
pick a struggle. Or they go into soil. They're like, you're wet like that and you've gone into the soil. So us would remove clothes completely and just stay in under, so that wherever they decide to go, we are good. Yeah. So you know, I'm the hack mama.
Yeah.
I have looked for hacks for ironing. You people, even steamers don't assist, because steamers, you're going up and going down and going up and going
all
down.
Work.
I'm like, my God, I want a hack for ironing. I know I'm supposed to be giving hacks for this one, but me, I'm asking, please, does anybody have a hack for ironing? I need that hack. Please write it in the comment section.
For me, there are people that like ironing, and like you, some people find it
Brian
very.
does like ironing.
He does.
Like
he
on
finds
Sunday,
it.
he's like,
It's like
remove
therapeutic.
put water, what?
But a
drink
hack would-
wine with wine. No, put a
Yes,
movie,
beautiful.
music. I'm like, what's going on?
When I'm in
so
the mood, I don't
strange.
mind ironing, but
What?
it's I also don't mind ironing. But a hack for me would be to use fabric softener, Downy in particular. You know how you iron a cloth that smells nice? You don't want to
Yes.
stop. Also wash it. Like I used to wash the baby's clothes, and I just love the fact that
They
had
smell
the
nice.
Yeah, like the last rinse has this really good smell. Your bathroom is smelling nice.
Yeah.
And even when you're ironing, the clothes will still smell nice.
It's
So
actually
that would be my hack.
your
Like
hack.
you would enjoy the ironing better when your clothes smell nice.
Yeah.
Buy a
Invest
washing
in
machine.
a washing machine.
Invest in a washing machine.
Yeah. That's actually really good advice. Really good advice.
And I'm giving it to you, Rachel.
Yes, and
She's taking it.
all of the list of things I'm saving for.
They are quite benign.
Yes.
We shall get there.
And I think the reason that I have not prioritized it is because someone else does my laundry.
Yes.
If I were doing my own laundry, it would be top of
Yeah.
the priority list.
But don't you go through things where she's supposed to come and wash and then she tells you some long story of kati nandi yagadde naye sijja kusobola. Oh, but can I share something actually? There's a company that does washing, ironing. They do the laundry, they do the ironing. I've forgotten the name, but I know I have contacted them before as a backup for myself. I have a contact for a laundry people. Their bucket is 25,000 for washing and 25,000 or for ironing or something. No, for 25,000 for washing and ironing. So, and usually my laundry loads are like 3 or 2 buckets. So that's 50K around thereabouts. So if you can pile them properly, you can.
Really, this advice is not for mothers who don't want to suffer.
No, that bad life. No bad life. We already suffer enough.
So there you have it. You have had our laundry routines, what we used to do back then when our kids were still babies versus what we do now. What's your laundry routine? Let us know in the comment section. And before we go, I have one last tip for you. You've heard us talk about Downy. Downy this, Downy that. It's a fabric enhancer. And one of the things that you can do to make your laundry life easier is to use Downy. Downy helps to keep your clothes soft. Can you imagine ironing a really hard cloth because the sun has hit it and it's full of wrinkles?
Then you have to fast
And then you have fast pour water to soften it a bit.
steaming.
Yes. So use Downy to reduce drying time. It keeps your clothes soft and it reduces wrinkles, which makes your ironing and your whole laundry experience a lot easier and workable. Let us know what your laundry routines are. Comment below and we'll see you next time on Bump Love.
Bump Love was brought to you by
Down in it say boom boom pow, boom boom pow. Or swallow me no kunya, bigger when it down it, or Tugulire akasaketi ka Downy ku $5 zokka.